Happy December. It's the first. I've woken up in a lot of pain because I worked Black Friday and Black Saturday, and it's hard to have your initial thoughts and worries be constantly proven to be true, in the fact that I don't think I can carry on in my current job. Physically, I can't. That was a bad day. Yesterday was a bad day. Wasn't the customers. Had lovely customers. Wasn't the work. The work was doable. My body just, I was in agony the entire 8-hour shift. I came home, I had a CBD Epsom salt bath and just went to bed. I can't keep pushing my body like this because it keeps mentally affecting me, and also it has a knock-on effect because today I shouldn't be doing anything. I should be resting, but I'm pushing myself to go to the Christmas fair, the local Christmas fair. It's the only Sunday I can do this month, because I want Christmas cheer, and I want to experience what other people can in December. So I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself today. So yeah, we press on. I thought I'd tell you my TBR for the month, and hopefully I can get through all of it because I keep adding stuff. And also I've just found black mold in the library, so I'm gonna have to attack that this week with the help of my elusive brother, because it's all one wall, and I'm gonna need help to take all the books off and put them back on after I attack the black mold with vigorous white vinegar. But anyway, TBR. So The Coven, my book club on Fable. This month we're reading Gingerbread by Helen Oyeyemi. And it's witchy in a sense that it's magical realism. I've read her other book, White is for Witching. And this is about, it's witchy. So Perdita Lee and her mother Harriet may appear your average schoolgirl and working mother, but they are anything but. For one thing, their home is a gold-painted 7th floor flat with some surprising verbal vegetation. And then there's the gingerbread. As we follow the Lees through encounters with jealousy, ambition, family grudges, work and wealth, gingerbread seems to be the one thing that holds a constant value. Influenced by the mysterious place gingerbread holds in classic children's stories, equal parts wholesome and uncanny, beloved novelist Helen Oyeyemi invites readers into a delightful tale of a surprising family legacy in which the inheritance is a recipe. This is a true feast for the reader. And it's just, I feel like it's perfect for this month. I'm very excited to read that one. I have a proof copy of The Nightmare Before Christmas by Sarah Rash. She's written I can't remember. She's written some YA books before, and I believe this is her first adult. It's a male romance. One guy is Halloween, the other guy is Christmas. An unmissable, spooky and festive book. Spicy, opposites attract, fake relationships, forced proximity. Red, white and royal blue meets The Nightmare Before Christmas. This isn't the final cover, but I hope you can read that. And this little skull is so cute. Oh yeah. It came out in October. Then I have a proof copy. It's quite old now. September 2021. It's called Wish You Was. And that's the name of this little creature. And the Wish You Was, he helps deliver lost post. And this is set in 1952, smog-shrouded London. Christmas is approaching, but with her mum away and Uncle Frank busy running the post office, Penny Black is lonelier than ever. Then Penny discovers a small, fluffy, funny, springy, and most importantly, talking creature in the post office one night, trying to make off with a letter. Wish You Was is a sorter, and he introduces Penny to a fascinating secret world hidden beneath the streets. Self-appointed guardians of lost mail, the sorters have dedicated their lives to rescuing letters that have gone astray. They're so cute. Look at him. And inside it has the actual cover. And I haven't read this yet. I feel really bad because every Christmas I'm like, I'll read it, and then it just... If you work in retail, you know. Then I have Snow Girl by Sophie Anderson. My colleague Katie Ray bought this for me last Christmas as my birthday present, I think. And it's illustrated like inside blues and greys. It's got like a little fox. When Tasha builds a snow girl with her grandpa, all she wants is for her to be real. If only wishes on snow could come true. Then Tasha meets Aliana, a friend made of wishes, starlight, snowfall and magic. But when your best friend is made of winter, what do you do when spring comes? It's so cute. A special book of snow and winter magic. So I'll be reading that one. I bought this last year at Christmas. It's The Secret of Helmersbrook Manor, a Christmas mystery. It's illustrated and it's got a chapter for each day of the Advent up until Christmas. So I'm going to start this tonight. 12-year-old Flora and her mother are spending Christmas holidays in a little seaside town called Helmersbrook, in a cottage in the grounds of a grand old tumble-down mansion straight out of a fairy tale. Flora explores the beautiful old house and its grounds and soon falls under its spell. She finds mysterious porcelain figures, has strange vivid dreams and hears eerie whispers at night. As Christmas Eve approaches, Flora learns that the manor is in danger and the only way she can save it is to solve the mystery buried in the past. Can Flora discover the secret of Helmersbrook Manor before she has to return home? And it's beautiful. So yeah, we'll start that tonight. Look at that end papers, so creepy. Yeah, I'll put that on the other side of the pile. Then The Witch and the Tsar by Alessia Salenikova Gilmore. I probably ruined that. This is basically the origin stories of Baba Yaga. and it's so delightful. So Yaga lives in the Russian forest, tending to any that call upon her for her healing potions and vast wisdom. She has been alone for centuries, with only her beloved animals for company. But when Tsaritsa Anastasia, wife of Tsar Ivan Vasilyevich shows up at Yaga's cottage on the brink of death, Yaga is compelled to travel with her to Moscow to keep her safe. However, the Russia Yaga sees as she makes her journey to the heart of the country is on the brink of chaos. Tsar Ivan, soon to become Ivan the Terrible, grows more volatile and tyrannical by the day, and Yaga believes Tsaritsa is being poisoned by an unknown enemy. But what Yaga cannot know is that Ivan is being manipulated by powers far older and more fearsome than any can imagine. This is set in 16th century Russia, and I'm just so excited for it. And it's beautiful. And then we move on to Robert Dinsdale. Every year I read The Toy Makers by Robert Dinsdale. And I've started it yesterday because I could not hold in the Christmas spirit. And it's just a delightful tale of this toy shop at the start of the 1900s in London. And it opens on the first frost and it closes when the first snowdrop blooms. And all the toys are kind of alive. And it is based around Kathy, who is a young girl who finds herself pregnant out of wedlock, and her mum wants her to go to a private home where she'll give birth and the child will be taken away from her. But she doesn't want to give up her child, so she finds a advert in the newspaper looking for people to work at the shop. So she goes to London and she miraculously ends up having a job there, and it kind of spirals from there. And it's just so, it's wonderful because at the start the magic is so real and Christmas is so vibrant and alive, and then as you go through and as obviously the years in the 1900s progresses, the world gets darker and the magic of the toy shop is just needed more and more. And it's just, it has this whole message of everyone's welcome at Papa Jack's Emporium, because everyone was a child once. Everyone was innocent, and it's just so beautiful, and I love it, and I'm getting emotional about it. Anyway, I've been scared to read his other books in case they don't live up to The Toy Makers, and I've recently finished Once a Monster, which is about a young girl, 10-year-old girl, who is a mudlarker in Victorian times in London, and one day she finds a Minotaur washed up, and it evolves into, it's the Minotaur from legend, and it's just beautiful. It has Oliver Twist vibes. You have, oh my god, it was beautiful. So I'm not too scared to pick up his other two books that I own, one of which is Gingerbread, another book called Gingerbread, and this one is set in Belarus, a land of endless ancient forests. An orphaned boy must scatter his mother's ashes. His mama has exacted a solemn promise to stay beside and protect grandfather whatever happens. On their journey into the woodland, hunks of Mama's delicious gingerbread sustain the young boy as grandfather's magical tales push the harsh world away. But the driving snow masks a frozen history of long-buried secrets, and as man and child forage further, grandfather's tales take on a terrible truth of times past. Fairy tale and history interweave in this magical, haunting tale of the lengths a boy must go in order to survive. So this is going to break me. I'm not sure where it's set. And this one is only his second book, so I'm not sure. But someone has blurbed it as McCarthy's The Road meets, well, as if the Brothers Grimm has hijacked it. I don't know that gentleman, but there's that one. And then there's Paris by Starlight. So this one, every night on the long journey to Paris from their troubled homeland, Levin's grandmother has read to them from a very special book called The Nocturne. It is a book full of the stories and heroic adventures of their people who generations before chose to live by starlight. With every story that Levin's grandmother tells them in their new home, the desire to live as their ancestors did grows, and that is when the magic begins. But not everyone in Paris is won over by the spectacle of Paris by starlight. There are always those who fear the other, the unexplained, the strangers in their midst. How long can the magic of night rub up against the ordinariness of day? How long can two worlds occupy the same streets and square before there is an outright war? And it says this is perfect for fans of Neil Gaiman and Erin Morgenstern. So Paris by Starlight. It's just, he has a way of just writing heartbreaking and yet magical books. So I'm very excited. And as you can see, I'm in my new chair. It's very comfortable. And I'm now gonna, once I finished off the payments for this chair, I will start the payments for the footstool, because this was quite expensive. This chair is from Habitat in Argos, and the chair alone £230. So I paid by Klarna. My last payment is December, and then the footstool is £80. So I will do that by Klarna as well. I've got a posh lamp. I hope you saw me in the last vlog setting it all up. I am getting a new table because my small one is a bit too small. But my tree is there. It's not quite decorated yet. I'm not sure. This one doesn't quite work on the small tree. I received it for my birthday because it can hang in the library all year round. It's from John Lewis, and it's a book, and it just says bookworm on it. I'm gonna get dressed, do some skincare, sort my eyebrows out, and go to the Christmas market. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And then maybe attack the mold, because I'm getting quite anxious about that actually. Because a lot of my bookcases that are against that wall are open backed, and I don't want my books to get moldy. See, I just said I had to rest today. Why am I like this? Anyway. been a minute. It's the 17th of December. Please stop moving. I've had a time. Been having some family issues with mainly my granddad falling over. But yeah, and then it's just I'm just exhausted. The red didn't quite take, as you can tell. But yeah, it's been a time. And what a time. I straightened this. Can you tell? Not particularly. Yeah, it's just work has been crazy, exhausting. So I've just been surviving really and stuff. I get paid on Friday. Today's a Tuesday. And I can finally do some Christmas shopping. It's my favourite part of Christmas, is buying people presents. It's the best part of Christmas. I love buying presents. So I'm really excited for that. What else? Tomorrow is Friendmas, around my friends. I haven't seen them much this year, which is sad, so hopefully that'll change next year. Yeah. Reading wise, I DNF'd the book club pick, and I just didn't get on with it, and a lot of people in the book club didn't either, so it's not just me. There really wasn't a plot, and as much as I love characters going through like progression and everything, I need a plot. I need to know what we're doing this for. So it felt like, as someone with ADHD, it felt like ADHD thoughts just tumbling one into the other. And I just weren't in the mood. Didn't feel witchy. It was a bad choice. So that's 3 duds in a row. But yesterday, after going to a hospital appointment with my dad for his to check his prosthetic leg, I checked the book club because I wanted to update January's book, because we'd all voted and we'd chosen for January the very secret society of irregular witches. And lo and behold, instead of 35 people in that book club, there was like 79. And that was yesterday. As of today, right now, it's 95. I don't know where everyone's come from. I'm very grateful. I'm very excited to read with all these lovely people, but I don't know how it blew up like that. I mean, not in like, it's not viral or anything, but like, that's a lot of people. What else have I read? I finished The Toymakers, 5 stars as per usual. No notes, 10 out of 10. Then I've read A Nightmare Before Christmas, which was cute, but a lot raunchier than I thought it was going to be, and I wasn't ready for it. But still cute, and I think I might read the next one. Then I started The Witch and the Tsar, but my heart's not in it. I think I'm burnt out. I think yeah, I just think surviving Christmas is the name of the game now, which is sad. We'll see if I pick something else up. I might try my Kindle. I think maybe that might help. Sometimes I need to change format to mix it up a bit, so I'll try Kindle. But I'm gonna go have a shower and eat some dinner. Yeah, that's the plan. It's the 23rd of December. If you hear a faint noise in the background, my dehumidifier for the library came yesterday, and it's working a treat. So that's just gonna have to be a background noise. But that's fine. Haven't read anything. I'm just burnt out as hell. I'm just so tired. But there is more to do, so it's fine. It's the big Christmas shop today, so we're getting all the Christmas food and M&S food. I need to pick up a present that I ordered to Next, then head to Tesco's and then Morrison's, and then wrap Mum's presents. Yeah. We wrapped the majority of them yesterday. Mum and Daniel just have to wrap my presents, and I'll be tidying my room and wrapping Mum's presents while they do that, so I don't get spoiled. But yeah, generally I'm just tired, having lots of mini flares. I am part way through. Oh, let me grab it. I fell behind on the Advent book. The Secret of Helmersbrook Manor. So I'll probably blitz this. Yeah, last read it on the 9th, so I'm very behind, but it's very good. I like the illustrations. It's very creepy. Yeah, hopefully I have energy to read that today or maybe tomorrow. I finish work at 5:15. Get home, shower, and then all I have to do is eat and sleep and open presents. It's going to be glorious. I don't go back to work until Friday, the 27th. So that's good. Yeah.